Hey, what's up, guys? You know, it's been a long time since I took my Super 73 out, so I took it out to the beach, rode it around for a little bit. I've actually been out there all day. It's about 4 o'clock now. Haven't started the vlog. I just wanted to, take in the experience, but I'm starting the vlog right now. I figured today, since the day is almost over and the year is almost over, I kind of want to do a year in review and talk about the top 5 videos that I'm just really proud of that I've shot this year. So let's go ahead and get it started. What's up, guys? Tristan here, and I am back with another video. This will be the last video of the year. The holidays are here. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's to all you guys out there. I just want to go ahead and get that out of the way. Before we start this video, I do want to give a shout out to the guys at Fully.com. They saw my video on the desk build that I made last week, and they were so impressed that they reached out to me and asked if I wanted a free chair. So of course I said yeah. I picked the chair that I wanted. I gave them my address and my contact, and they sent it in the mail. It came a couple days ago. I really quickly built it today, but I'm actually sitting in the chair right now, and it's really, really cool looking. And you can actually like sit on it the opposite direction too. I don't know how comfortable that is, and I'm not gonna try that out right now just because I want to go ahead and get to the whole point of this video. I'm going to talk about just a few things that I've learned this year on YouTube, what I'm most proud of this year on YouTube, and I'm going to talk about the 5 most favorite of my videos that I enjoyed making for you guys, and then we're going to wrap it up. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing that I've learned this year, and it's probably the most important thing this year, is finding your niche when it comes to your YouTube videos. When I first started my channel back in April of 2017, last year, my vlogs were more so in the style of Casey Neistat, to be completely honest. I was inspired by him, and you can see it reflects in my vlogs. They were almost exactly like his in terms of doing the whole day in the life type of thing, even with the whole intros with the white text and the time lapse. I got called a Casey Neistat wannabe a couple times, but I just let it roll off my shoulders. I was really enjoying myself. I took my camera out once a week, vlogged on the weekends. Me and my fiance would go out and just have random adventures, and I would just document the day. And that would pretty much be it for that weekend. And it went on for a solid year until January of this year. I released a vlog talking about Filmic Pro and Moment lenses. As you guys know, I'm a huge fan of Moment lenses. So I made a video about that. I had all 4 lenses at the time, and that video just skyrocketed. It took off. It's still my most watched videos. I think it's about to hit 90,000 views. But what I learned was that was a very niche oriented video. It had to do with the photo and film industry, particularly in the mobile industry. And a lot of people watched it, and I figured, you know what? I really narrowed my focus down to this niche, and maybe I should run with it. And that's what I did for the rest of the year, and because of that, I've gotten more eyes on my page. I've gotten a lot of subscribers since then, and my channel's been doing really well. Thanks to you guys. Thanks for subscribing. But yeah, like I said, the most important thing I learned this year was finding your niche, and it's reflected in terms of my analytics and my comments and interaction and all that jazz, having to do with YouTube and growing your channel. So on to the next one, number 2. The thing I learned this year is just to let the haters hate. It comes with the territory being a YouTube creator, especially when your channel is growing. You get more eyes on your page, a lot more people are watching, and you have those trolls that just trickle in and leave these comments on your page. And quite honestly, in my mind, if you really have the time to do that, you got to do something better with your life. It never really made any sense to me to leave a negative comment on the video from a complete stranger. And in my case, a lot of the negative comments on my video have nothing to do with the video itself. It's kind of weird. I think it's just nonsense. But like I said, you just gotta let the haters, just let them hate and troll and do whatever they want, because they probably live a very, very sad life. Meanwhile, I'm all about positivity. I'm gonna stay positive. I'm gonna continue to create my videos because I'm having a good time doing it, and I'm not just sad and sitting behind a computer screen being a keyboard warrior. So that would be number 2, just let the haters hate, let the trollers troll, and keep doing what I'm doing and having a good time, because at the end of the day, that's what YouTube is all about, creating and enjoying the creation process. So the third and final thing that I learned this year with YouTube is to not only stay consistent, but when you're not able to create a video, just to keep your audience in the know and just let them know, hey, I might be taking a week or 2 off. There's been plenty of times where I just got burnt out over the weekend and I just did not feel like creating, and I would let my viewers know in the week prior. I'd upload a vlog, and at the very end of it I would say, hey, I may not be back next week or the week after because I'm kind of burnt out or whatever reason, medical issues, blah blah blah. You guys get the point. Just letting my viewers know, hey, I'm going to take a couple weeks off, but let them know that you're going to be back within a certain time frame, if that makes any sense. But consistency, aside from that, consistency has always been key. It's always good to have your viewers know when you're going to upload a video, because they expect something from you every single Sunday, in my case, or every day or twice a week, whatever your schedule is. That's what they expect from you. So when you're not able to produce a video, just let them know so they'll understand, instead of being like left hanging like, where's the video? So that does it with the things that I've learned this year. Now let's go ahead and get into my top 5 videos. When I say my top 5 videos, not saying the ones I enjoyed watching the most, but the ones that I enjoy creating the most. Creating is always a fun process for me. From the moment I wake up in the morning, sometimes I have no idea what I'm going to create, and by the end of the day I have a finished product. And that process from sunrise to sunset is always fun for me. I have a lot of fun making these videos, but I'm going to talk about the 5 that I enjoyed making most. Now keep in mind, these 5 videos that I'm about to give to you are not listed in any particular order. I literally went to my YouTube channel and just scrolled and let the thumbnails hit me. If the thumbnail hits me, that means I remember making that video in particular, and I remember enjoying making that video. So I'm gonna hit you guys with the first video, and it is the custom longboard video. So Steph and I went longboarding one day with her one board, so we really had to take turns riding it, and she convinced me to go get a longboard of my own. So we bought the longboard, and then the next day we took both of them, took the wheels off, sanded them down, and did a custom paint job on them with our names. And that took the entire day, but it was so much fun because I like that kind of stuff. I really like spray painting, I really like customizing things, and I think the music choice in that video was pretty awesome as well. I'm pretty hyped on that. And at the end of the video, as it fades out to black, we're on our longboards, and I have the drone tracking us in our neighborhood. That was just a fun day. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and put that at the top of the list, even though I said these aren't in any particular order, but that was a really fun day. Now the next video on this list was very special. It was my fiance's birthday, March 30th, and I surprised her with a helicopter tour. I can't remember the name of the airport, but we went to this location. I had her blindfolded the entire time, and when we got out the car, she was still blindfolded, and I just did a little countdown or whatever, and I took the blindfold off, and she was like, where are we? What? Oh, and she was so shocked. I think we both enjoyed the experience. It took a while for us to come down, and especially her, but at the end of the day, I think she really enjoyed it. And that was both of our first times in a helicopter, and the thing was tiny too. So I think she was especially freaked out because the doors were off and it was a tiny helicopter, but I still think she appreciated the experience, even though she was kind of like overwhelmed, for lack of better words. It took her a while to like process what happened. I remember at one point she was laying on the ground once we landed. It was pretty funny, but I think we both enjoyed that a lot, and I was happy to share that experience with you guys. Now the third video I really enjoyed making. It was actually one of my tutorials. So way back when Peter McKinnon did a vlog, and he was kind of time traveling with his Apple Watch, and I found it really interesting, and the story was awesome too. But in my mind, as I was watching it, I wanted to know how he did it. So after playing around outside, I figured out how he did it. I downloaded the sound effects and the transition effects, and I just went at it in Premiere off camera. And so once I figured it out, the next day, me and my fiance went out and filmed a whole tutorial in it. And so we went to, I think it was Soka University, They had this really cool setup. I believe it was against a wall with all these names or whatever. And I was just jumping in and out of camera, and I was actually pretty tired because I did the take so many times, and it was a really, really hot day, but I had a great time filming that, and I like teaching too, so the fact that I got to teach some of you guys how to do the Nightcrawler effect is what it's called. I just got a lot of enjoyment out of sharing that knowledge with you guys once I found out how to do it, and I hope I helped a lot of you guys out who wanted to know how to do that kind of transition. Now, the second to last video that I enjoyed making a lot was the one that actually skyrocketed and took my channel to a whole nother level, and it was the video that I mentioned earlier, the Moment Lenses video talking about those lenses and Filmic Pro. So this was actually done out of town. Steph and I went to Denver for a couple days, and I wanted to take all 4 lenses and just shoot a quick tutorial on how to shoot with them and why you should shoot with them if you're into mobile photography and videography, as well as using a Filmic app, which at the time I thought was amazing, but I don't use it much now. I actually use the Moment app with the Moment lenses, but I had a really fun time doing that, not only because we were on vacation and we were on a trip, but again, like teaching people. And those lenses are super fun to shoot with. We did it in the heart of the city. It was awesome. It was snowing, so it made for a great cinematic image. I had some slow-mo B-roll of me shooting with the phone, but it was very, very cold. That was the only part that I didn't enjoy about that whole trip. But I remember getting back into her sister's house, and I literally worked on editing that video all night. I think that was the most time I spent editing a video because all the details were so intricate, but that's what I like about making YouTube videos in general. It's just a huge puzzle that you have to put together, and it has to make sense, and it has to convey something, and it has to be entertaining. And I think that video was all of those things, and that's got to be in my top 5 for sure. So the last video on this list is the one that I made when I hit that 1,000 subscriber landmark back in April. As you guys know, earlier this year, YouTube had that whole rule change to where you had to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours on your channel in order to be monetized. So of course, I was nowhere near that point back in January, believe it or not, and my channel was demonetized. So it was a little discouraging on the surface, but I realized that it really didn't matter if small creators were demonetized because we weren't making that much money anyways. And so I stuck with it. When it comes to making content, guys, it's the passion over money. Money should be a byproduct. Just a little side note. I enjoyed making these videos. I loved it. I put my heart into it. And so when I finally reached that landmark, it just meant so much to me that, of course, I made a whole video about it. Now this video is me narrating the whole process getting to that point. It has clips from all my videos last year, which were Casey Neistat style, that still got me to that point. And I do believe that it was the Moment and Filmic Pro video again that got me to that point. So again, that was a huge landmark for me. So it's super important. It's still probably my favorite video, to be completely honest. And it's just a huge thanks to you guys too. Thanks for subscribing to this channel. You know, I think at the beginning of this year I had maybe 400 subscribers, and I'm at 3,700 now. That's insane. That's absolutely ridiculous, but it is extremely, extremely appreciated. I love delivering content to you all, and it just means so much. If you knew where I was like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I would have laughed at you if you told me that today I would have 3,700 YouTube subscribers when I didn't even have a YouTube account. So that's just crazy to me. So those are my top 5 videos that I enjoyed making this year, and it can only go up from here. It can only get better. I cannot wait to bring you guys more content in the coming year. 2019 is going to be ridiculously insane. Okay, I'm done. Merry Christmas to you guys. Happy holidays. Stay safe out there. If you're traveling, have an amazing time. I'm staying right here because I just want to chill. I got a whole week off work, and I will see you guys in 2019. Let me know how you're celebrating down below. I think I'm just going to stay in with a couple of friends and play Super Smash on Nintendo Switch. If you want my gamer number, whatever that thing is called, let me know. We can hook up, play, and I'll kick your ass. Till next year, guys, this is Tristan Irvin. Love you all. I appreciate you all. Peace.